Idris Hussein, a 33-year-old from Sunbridge Road in Bradford, has been sentenced to 12 months imprisonment for a series of offences including arson, stalking, and criminal damage, following a prolonged campaign of harassment against his former partner. The culmination of this campaign occurred in December of last year in Coxhoe, County Durham, when Hussein barricaded himself inside the victim's home and started a fire in her bedroom, triggering a 90-minute standoff with police. The court heard that Hussein's actions followed a pattern of previous convictions for stalking and assaulting the same complainant in 2022 and 2023. Shortly after being released from prison, he took a taxi from Bradford to the victim's new address in County Durham. Upon finding the property empty, he persuaded the driver to take him to a friend's house instead, leaving the driver £290 out of pocket. Days later, he returned to the victim's home, prompting her to flee and contact the police. On December 22nd, he again gained entry by arranging for a locksmith to attend the property. When police officers arrived, Hussein barricaded himself inside, obstructing the lock with glue, and threatened that he was armed with a loaded shotgun and a knife. This necessitated the deployment of tactical support units. After a prolonged negotiation, officers forced entry to find Hussein had set a duvet alight. In mitigation, his defense counsel stated the fire was a desperate act of self-harm and a plea for help, rather than an intent to endanger others. However, Judge Nathan Adams noted that Hussein's actions, which included rifling through the victim's personal computer and belongings, constituted a severe violation and a continued refusal to accept the end of the relationship. In addition to the prison term, Hussein was made subject to a restraining order for the protection of the victim.